Hey sisters, you apologize to the person who hurt you, and then you check to make sure they were okay after. I need you to sit with that for a second, because that is not a small thing. That is not just being the bigger person. That is something that happened so many times, like so quietly, that it started to feel normal. It wasn't normal. Think about how many times it happened. He said something cruel, and you apologized for reacting. She betrayed your trust, and you apologized for being distant afterward. They let you down again. And somehow, by the end of the conversation, you were the one making sure everyone was comfortable while you were still bleeding. Here is how it starts. You were taught somewhere, somehow, by someone, that your feelings were inconvenient, that your hurt made people uncomfortable, that the fastest way to keep the peace was to take the wound quietly and keep moving. So you learn to process your pain in private, to come back soft, to lead with understanding before anyone asked how you were doing. And people called you mature. They called you emotionally intelligent. They said you were easy to be around. They loved how you never made things difficult. Because you never made things difficult, because you absorbed the difficulty yourself every single time. But here is what that cost you. You started to believe that your feelings required justification before they were valid, that you needed a strong enough case before you were allowed to be hurt, that unless what happened was bad enough, obvious enough, provable enough, you had no right to react. So you stopped reacting and started apologizing for feeling things, for needing things, for being human in front of people who expected you to be convenient. Your feelings do not need a defense. You do not need to build a case before you are allowed to be hurt. You do not need their agreement that what happened was wrong before you can acknowledge that it affected you. You are allowed to be hurt simply because you are hurt. That is enough. That has always been enough. Stop apologizing for having a heart in front of people who keep treating it carelessly. You are not too sensitive. You are not overreacting. You are not difficult. You are just someone who finally deserves to be handled with care. Welcome home, sister. You have spent long enough making sure everyone else was okay while you were quietly falling apart. Your crown doesn't sit right on a woman who keeps bowing to people who never deserved the view. If this just described your life, share it with that girl who is always the one apologizing, always the one smoothing things over, always the one making sure everyone is okay. Tell her it is her turn now. Stay close. We are not done yet.